Happy Wellness Wednesday, EO Live. Nova here. I know it's not live, but Facebook has been acting really funky today, and I can't like anything, comment on anything, post anything, so I definitely can't go live, but now is the time I carved out in my schedule for today to do this video, so I thought I'll just post it later. But I'm going to go ahead and record it now. So, as I said in my promo post tonight, I'm going to talk about seasonal threats and environmental threats, and it is crazy to me that I am teaching about this because I have been a lifelong sufferer and have tried so many prescription and over-the-counter medicines, and nothing has helped me as effectively or as quickly as these essential oils. So I'm so excited to have found a solution and to share them with you because 'tis the season for the environmental threats. Pollen is quickly approaching my area, and it is already in full swing farther south of here. So let me show you some tricks. First of all, I'm going to go into internal use because that is my go-to #1 recommendation for anybody with environmental or seasonal threats. So that would be our Tri-Ease blend, and you can use that 3 ways. So the easiest way, buy the seasonal blend soft gels, already made up, perfectly measured, no DIY involved, and it's called Tri-Ease because that is 3 oils. The second way is to use those 3 oils in a shot glass of water and just throw them back. And the third way is to make up your own pill with a veggie cap. So those 3 oils are peppermint, lemon, and lavender. That's the only ingredients, you guys. So I take 2 drops of each: lavender, a natural antihistamine; lemon, a natural detoxer, cleanser; and peppermint, which is great for opening the airways. And I take that in a pill. Sometimes I just throw it back in a shot glass, but if that's too much flavor for you, make it up into a pill. So very effective. And if I need an extra boost, like I'm very allergic to cats, so if I'm staying with somebody with cats for an extended amount of time, I might need more. With an over-the-counter medicine, I couldn't take another one because it's a 24-hour dose. But here I could just take another Tri-Ease or even one of those ingredients, maybe just to give me a boost and get me through. So I love the Tri-Ease blend. And I'm also going to show you how you can use it for your children's benefits since they can't take them internally. So another way to use oils internally for these threats would be our On Guard Protective Blend. You can put a drop in your tea or in a veggie cap like that as well, or put some lemon in your water, lemon in your tea, and those will also help to not only preventatively protect you from the threats, but also help to detox and get you over the symptoms. So moving on to aromatic use, you can of course use a diffuser and blend those 3, lemon, lavender, and peppermint, in the diffuser, so that can help your kiddos. You can add some Breathe, our respiratory blend, or some lime. That would be a really nice combo. Don't feel like you have to stick to an exact recipe, so mix and match and see what works best for your family. But those are some great ones to diffuse. Another would be tea tree oil or melaleuca, which is a great just antiviral, antiseptic, anti-everything. So that's a nice one. Also because it's a tree oil, and those tree oils are really good for respiratory support. So I will talk about that more when I get to topical. Another aromatic use is if you've let your symptoms go too far and you're congested and you need some sinus steaming. I use what I call the sinus steamer mug. So you'd fill a cup with boiling hot water, not to drink, but to breathe. And then you can put like lemon, arbor vitae is a nice one, oregano is really potent, the melaleuca, some peppermint, and just do like 2 drops of each of any kind of combo like that. You could do the Breathe blend also. And then cover your eyes because that steam's going to be potent. If you've ever even been around just peppermint, breathing it in your hands, like, you know, it's going to be a little strong to your eyes. So cover your eyes and just inhale from the mug for as long as you want with your mouth and your nose, and that steam, even if you can't smell it. I've been so congested before from a cold that I can't smell it, but I can feel its power opening me up. I'm going to post a picture of my sinus steamer mug recipe. So don't drink it. When you're done with inhaling it, you would pour that out. But that's a nice way to feel the potency of these oils. Another way is in your shower. There are some recipes for like a baking soda based shower melt that you can use with some eucalyptus or any other oils that you find open you up, like any of those sinus steamer recipe oils. So you can make these little like discs almost to put in your shower, and that would turn your shower into like a steam room. Or if you don't want to go to the trouble of making those, you can just put a couple drops of eucalyptus right out of the spray of the water, just enough that it will steam up and help you there. And that's a really nice, delightful treat. Okay, now let's move to topical use. And I do have some pictures to post too. Another symptom that I often get with my seasonal threats is itchy eyes. And what I used to do is pop a pill and wait about 20 minutes for that symptom to go away. But the trick that I have found that is instant, it's like magic, I don't even remember who told me this trick, but it's amazing, is a little bit of eucalyptus. So I just take like a little bit on my finger like that. I put it on my temples. You don't want to ever get them in your eye, but put it on your temples, and it just takes the itchy eye away. It's amazing. I hope I can say itchy eye. I'm trying to be really compliant, but I really can't think of another way to say itchy eye. So that's amazing. Just don't get it in your eyes. And a quick tip, if you ever do get an oil that's too hot, like too close to your eye or anywhere on your skin for that matter, where it's bothering you, it feels too hot, don't go wash it off, because that could just actually intensify it. You want to just grab like a fatty oil, your carrier oil, coconut oil, olive oil, something like that, and put that on it. The other night I had some On Guard on my fingers and I didn't realize it, and I scratched under my eye and then it started burning. I just went and got my fractionated coconut oil and I put that on, and it was instantly soothed. So just keep that in mind. Water and oil don't mix, so you want to just dilute it real quick with the carrier oil. Okay, some other topical uses. You can of course do the Tri-Ease blend, lavender, lemon, peppermint, just like I said, to take internally, but you can make your own roller for your kids or for yourself, but you can put that on the bottom of their feet and it'll get into their bloodstream the same way, so they're not actually taking it orally. So put that on them for their symptoms. You can use a respiratory chest roller of frankincense, breathe, and lime. That's a nice combo, and I'll post up a graphic of that. Some other good ones to open your airways would be cardamom, eucalyptus, peppermint, lemon. So I'll post a roller blend of that as well. Okay, a drainage roller. Say you've let your symptoms go too far and you're experiencing some ear pain or some face discomfort from the pressure from your sinuses. You could use basil is a really nice one to help promote the drainage, and it's a gentle one for your skin, not photosensitive or anything, so you can put some of that here if you need it. I put some on earlier and that's probably why I look blotchy. If you're making it in a roller, the lavender, basil, and melaleuca, I'll post a picture of that as well. You never want to get oils in your ears, eyes, nose, anything like that. So you could put it just on the ear bone here, and that would really help with the discomfort for your children, and also promote the drainage. Another good one topically for your feet and your chest is, of course, Breathe, our respiratory blend. And oh shoot, I forgot to bring it downstairs, but well, here's the Breathe blend. But we make we have it in a roller, but we also have a vapor stick, the Breathe vapor stick. Very inexpensive way to use Breathe. It almost looks like a deodorant stick, and it just like, you could rub that on the kids' chest or on the feet. My kids love that. So we have several of those floating around the house, and none of them made it here for the video, but just look that up, Breathe vapor stick, if you don't have it. Okay, and another topical use, which you wouldn't guess, but it does help, is the DigestZen, our digestive blend. It comes in a roller, or if you just have it as the oil, like from your starter kit, you could make a roller or just rub it on with some carrier oil. But the digestive blend, like around your navel, helps to break up the excess mucus in your system. So helps you kind of digest it, if you will. So certain ingredients in this are good for cutting down on the excess mucus. Other tips are to, wash your hair frequently. The pollen stays in your hair, or the dander, or whatever you are around, whatever threat you're around, it attaches to our hair. So wash your hair often. If I'm around a lot of threats, I will like wash my hair at night, wash your pillowcase often, just, lessen your exposure to the threats. You could also flush your sinuses, not with essential oils because we don't want them in our orifices, but you could buy a neti pot. So this is a ceramic neti pot. You wouldn't put oils in there, but you could use like a saline solution. They sell neti pot salt. You could put some warm water and flush out your sinuses that way. So that's a natural way to help this time of year. I think that's all the tips that I came up with, but if you have any I've forgotten, please let me know. If you have any questions, I will check the comments later once I get this posted. But seriously, I can't tell you enough like how fast this works. The oils really come to your rescue fast. I have given this Tri-Ease seasonal blend to friends, who I see suffering, and they're just like, oh, I'm just dragging this time of year, like nothing's working, because they're trying the over-the-counter medicines, and it's like kind of leave you in a fog, and they don't really make you feel that much better. At least that's been my experience, and I do see friends suffering that way. So I'm usually like, do you trust me? If I give you this pill, will you take it? And I'll never forget, I had breakfast with a friend last spring, and she was dropping me back home, and I just ran into the house like to get her some Tri-Ease, and I was like, okay, so do you trust me? Take some of these. And she called me like less than an hour later, and she's like, what is that magic pill? I feel relief for the first time. And then she ended up giving it to her older son, and he got relief, and she's given me referrals to other friends. So I mean, it always like goes on and on. So I always feel like I have the answers. I just need to get you guys to trust me. And when I put it into your hands, I need you to actually, try the samples, try the product, and it speaks for itself. It really does give relief, and I love it. That's why I love these gifts of the earth. They are amazing. I think that's all. Let me know if you have questions. I'll post a bunch of graphics. One thing I did want to mention, I'm rambling, is that some of our products actually like come in pre-made touch rollers. So if you're not like a DIY making your own rollers for the kids in your family, you could just buy them pre-diluted. Like I love reaching for the lavender touch, that natural antihistamine, and just rolling that on my kid's neck or on their feet if I don't have a Tri-Ease roller made up or handy. So keep that in mind too. And that's all for Wellness Wednesday. See you next week. Thanks so much. Bye.